Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Agrarian Skies. My name is Riella, and today we get to complete yet another task. We are on a roll. I guess it's quest, not task. I've got it all set up here, but let's take a look real quick, just as a refresher. It is in the Learning to Skyblock, and it is this guy, Cultivating the Harvest. Bone meal a large grass area and use a sickle to harvest the tall grass to obtain seeds and fruit saplings, which I already did off camera, quite a while ago actually. Food is an important consideration for your survival on this map. Mine Factory Reloaded planters and harvesters can be used to create farms for the Harvest Craft seeds, which is awesome, because that will make the lettuce and the tomato challenges that much easier. And the fruit picker can be used to harvest fully grown fruit from the saplings, which is also awesome because that will make the vinegar challenge all that much easier. Sludge from the harvesters can be piped into a sludge boiler to produce any type of dirt or sand type block in the game at random. This is an excellent source of extra dirt for building farms. Very, very true. And you'll see over here that I already have made a sickle, and that is because, let me do one thing real quick, a little off camera. Just made my screen a little bit bigger. Makes it a little bit easier for me to see, but ta-da! We have everything laid out to craft everything we need to complete this. We have the harvester, the planter, and the sludge boiler all set up right here along with the sickle. So let's go ahead and take these items. And I actually was prepared for once. Prepared all the way, said that funny. Prepared. I was prepared. Okay, no, it goes like this. Trying to remember these recipes off the top of my head. Luckily, they're all very similar, which is good. It leaves a little bit of a... makes it a little bit easier. There we go. A little bit of a point, in fact. Like this thing always goes in the center, that thing always goes at the bottom. I can't remember the names of them, but, you know, thing one, thing two. Dr. Seuss in the house. Okay, let's go ahead and grab this, and let's take the sickle. And then we put the iron here. A couple of plastic sheets and a bucket. And this guy. And a couple of furnaces. Yes. Sludge boiler. Now we can claim our prize. We get a quarter of a heart, which means, I believe, that we should have a full heart. Yes. Ooh, no. I take it back. Oh, we have a full heart. We have a heart and a half already. Okay, well, we'll get that. And a flux-infused sickle that for some reason has a bar on it already. That's alright. And we get our choice between bean seeds, tomato seeds, regular seeds, and ender lily seeds. Considering we have all three of these except for this, and considering how difficult ender pearls have been for me to obtain, we're definitely going that way. Oh, except this suddenly appeared. Oh. Just when you think part one is done, another one appears. Okay, so sludge. A task where the player can hand in items or fluids. One can also use the quest delivery system to submit items and fluids. Okay, we just need one sludge bucket. Well, shoot. Okay. Well, I was going to claim. I was actually going to wait to set up the planter and the harvester. Let's go ahead and just put these here for now. Just for now. I was actually going to wait to set these up in another episode because I have other stuff I wanted to do this episode. So we're just going to leave those there for now. I have been off camera. We need 6 of these. Doing just a lot of just random grindy stuff, but also I've been AFK. Although, just to forewarn people who may be playing this map and aren't familiar with this mod pack, specifically the Hunger Overhaul, you do get hungry just standing around doing nothing. Granted, it's slower than if you're moving around, of course. That's the same as in vanilla. If you don't jump, you won't lose it as much. But just standing there, unlike vanilla, if you stand in one spot and don't move, you just never lose any hunger. Whereas in this mod, the Hunger Overhaul, you will starve to death just standing there if you don't pay attention. So I would check in like every half hour or so, and I seem to do okay. But we have a good number of stuff. We've managed to start filling up all 3 of our buckets here, and I've actually shuffled some stuff upstairs. You won't see a lot of broken ores, and that is because I took most of the broken ores upstairs already. In fact, that chest was so full of broken ores, I brought some of the gravel down. So that's going to be definitely something I'm going to do off camera, to sit there and grind, because like I said, the pulverizers do not seem to crush down the gravel. So if I have this broken ore, see, look at all that. Isn't that beautiful? It's just such a beautiful sight. So if I take this broken ore here, let's just grab one, and I make iron ore gravel, pulverizers will not break that down any further. Unless there's something else that I don't know of, the only thing I can tell so far that will break this down into a usable, one of those dust blocks that I need to smelt, which I keep all up here near my smeltery. See, all organized. Yeah. So these guys here, I've already got 2 full stacks of iron and a little bit over. And that's just what, I haven't even smelted down yet. Which, again, is fantastic. I could probably do a beacon at some point, except you'd have to take on the wither. And me and the wither, apparently, I've only done it once, and that was on camera. So if anyone is interested in how badly I go after the wither, yeah, I go through potions like crazy. I'll wait 30 seconds for the potion and then take another one because, yeah, why not? Anyway, so this is to make these ore dusts, which is what I need to smelt down. It does. The only thing I can think of is the hammer. I have more autonomous activators. This one was already there. I added this one here to get a little bit more lava regen, although we still have no lava. We cannot keep up. So that's actually the name of the game today, is getting that lava gen really cranking at least a little bit more, simply because we just need to be able to run faster than we do. A big part of that is because I started adding a few of these barrels just for some of this odds and ends stuff, although I should probably take that one out and replace it with something more useful. And just, you can see what I've been doing off camera, just collecting random things. I don't want to create a huge number of these barrels. I'd rather try to skip that and go straight to an ME system. And I think I have everything I need to actually construct it. The only problem I have is the energy generation. I just do not have enough energy to maintain it, I don't think. Oh, look, I grabbed all the emeralds I have, and in this little bit of, because I made these 3 autonomous activators off camera right before I started. So in the time it took me to make these 3 and then start recording, I've already gotten 2 more, which is fantastic. As you can see here, I went ahead and I set up another set of pulverizers. This is specifically for the for the dust. So we have cobble to gravel, we have gravel to sand with the output of dust, and this dust, I have not figured this out yet, but this dust helps. Oops. I don't want it to show anything whatsoever, but this dust is actually supposed to pull. Did you see the yellow? There's the yellow. It's supposed to come out from here, and go straight into the autonomous activator, and for some reason it's just not doing that, and I don't know why. I haven't quite figured out. Let's just put that. Yeah, see, I don't know. It doesn't matter if I leave it blue, it doesn't matter if I turn it red, it just won't. I wonder if I say vacuum? Vacuum, what does that do? Nothing. See, I think vacuum means it pulls it. Maybe if we do vacuum there? Nothing. See, yeah, for some reason I have not figured out. Does this need to be lit up, perhaps? I think I had it lit up at one point and that didn't do anything either, but let's go ahead and try one more time. Maybe I'm just crazy. Yeah, see, for some reason it just does not. I'm having to manually move it over, which isn't such a big deal, but I mean the idea is just to be automated. I'm trying to minimize how much I have to interact with it. Yeah, maybe I do need to add a pneumatic servo. Maybe that's all it is, but I don't know why that would be. But yeah, see your energy level here? It's actually better than what it was, because I've got those 2 autonomous activators up there now instead of just the 1. So it's actually improved. It's doubled. But it's still pretty dismal, considering this is all that's capable of running. So we have 3 of these guys going now. I want to add one more gravel one, because the gravel is where the emeralds and the diamonds come from, and those are the two things I'm more interested in. I'm most interested in at this part. I think we've got quite a bit of ores. I've been doing some netherrack off camera as the witch water. Let me show you that real quick. Might as well. You've seen the witch water over there, but I also set up some more barrels over here with mycelium. And so I've discovered that when it rains, because as I'm AFK, I don't care if it's night or day or whatever. Excuse me. As it rains, I've discovered that just keep sand in my hand, just keep a stack of sand, and I'll go through and plop the sand in, make soul sand, and then, you know, stand over here for a little while, let the barrels refill, and then go back again, and it works out quite nicely. So it's a good thing. And I haven't had any luck with Enderman over here. I got lucky with those 4, and then I have not seen any more since, which is why we're going to grab those Ender Lily seeds as soon as we can get some sludge going, which requires energy and brings us full circle. Amazing how that works. Alrighty, let's go back upstairs, and I'll show you what I'm planning on doing to make more lava. More lava. Okay, so over here, you will notice I have stone barrels from Ex-Nihilo filled with lava. Precious, precious lava. Instead of using this towards energy, I set it aside for a purpose. What was that purpose, you ask? Well, I shall tell you. If you take a piece of redstone in your hand, let's just do the one, and you right-click a barrel of lava, you get netherrack. Fantastic. And what is the point of this netherrack? Well, up here, to melt down cobble into lava, you have 3 heating choices. You have a torch, you have lava, and you have burning netherrack. And the one thing, and they all go in terms of one burns faster than the other. Does that make sense? I'm not making any sense. Basically, a torch will melt cobble to lava the slowest, and then lava, and then burning netherrack. So that if you want to create lava from cobble as fast as possible, you need to have burning netherrack. So that is why we made the netherrack, and I have a bucket of lava here. Waha! And there we go. Okay, so now I have 6 netherrack. I also want to get rid of these particle effects. I don't want to turn off particle effects in my game at all, because the hunger overhaul, once you hit 1 meat pop and that meat pop is gone, you die instantly. There is no, you know, bump, 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 bump. Slow warning. It's just dead. And the only warning you really get when you get pretty low is you will get slowness and weakness as an effect, which means you have the little particle effects floating around, the little swirlies, and those swirlies have actually saved my life a couple of times now. So I've gotten pretty good about monitoring my system, or my hunger, but it's not something I necessarily want to mess with. So I want to leave those on, but the particle effects of the lava do kind of drive me a little bit crazy. So luckily we're going to be able to get rid of those. I always do this backwards. There we go. Thank you. And I have 6 because I want to make 3 more of these crucibles. So there's 7, 21. Okay. Actually, I need 2 less, because I have 2 right there. So I'm just going to grab... Is that enough? I don't know if that's enough. We'll see. I can't do math and talk at the same time. Though I did actually enjoy math in school. I'm actually quite good at it. It just needs my full concentration. I'm not good enough at it to just be, you know, ta-da! That's it. Done. Some people can just recite stuff like crazy. I have a cousin like that who can just... Boom. He's a savant. Okay. I am not like that, however. Do I not have any more... Well, shoot. I don't seem to have any more clay. Was that really on my clay? I guess so. Is that dust? I need dust. Luckily, we have dust downstairs. Oh, let's fire these up while we're going. Fire. I just need 1 more. Let's run down here. Let's jump. Oh, like a boss. Dust. Just 1 more piece of dust. Yeah, 1 more. I had to think about that for a second, but we do, in fact, need 1 more. And I have buckets of water, just regular water right here. Except for some reason they're low. Why are you low? Do I have a bucket on me? I do. It's excessively low. I think maybe when this turns to moss stone, it actually absorbs some of the stuff, some of the water from the barrel. I could be wrong, but that's the impression I get. And just for the sake of, there we go. I'm not too worried about having the witch water, because we'll come back. Is that going to be enough? That's going to be enough. That'll do us. That will do us. I think I miscounted on the bone meal. That, or it looked like a 21 and it was actually like 27 or something. That happens quite a bit. The bone meal is kind of hard to read the numbers on, with it being white on white. One more crucible, and we should get some decent lava going. I don't have enough of the autonomous activator, or enough autonomous activators to get all of these going, but we should be fairly successful. Okay, so we're gonna need a bucket. We'll need our flint and steel. We'll need our autonomous activators. Those are just so much fun to say. Autonomous activator. Activator. Okay, so first things first. Get rid of lava. And I think, did you eat my block? You totally ate my block. That's not cool. I liked that block. I wanted to keep it. That's alright. I'm not going to need it anyway. Okay, there we go. In fact, I'm going to have extra blocks. Why won't you go away? Thank you. And you ate my other block. No, I got it. I got it. Unfortunately, we do have to destroy our most beautiful floor. Don't you love? I wanted to use up all the colors I received, and I was successful. I can't promise it's particularly attractive, but I did use all the different colors I received in my reward. Okay, so we just need to light this. Okay, now this should burn faster than the lava. I don't want to sit here and watch it. We could just do this. Watch. Oh, actually, it does look like the cobble is slowly lowering, which is cool. I think it may actually be working. I didn't think you'd be able to see the difference, but I kind of think it does. And I love the fact that you can stand on these and not get burned. That was always my worry. Okay, so our cobble here, we're just going to remove this. And then we have to kind of position ourselves in a bit of an odd way to get this autonomous activator to sit properly. Face the correct way. Oh, no. Come on. Oh, yeah, no, not what I wanted you to do. Actually, I wonder, can I turn it with this? Ooh, yes I can. I want, turn. Okay, that did not help. Okay, let's see, maybe we can get here. Did that do it? We should have the orange square on the back. That did do it. Okay, excellent. Well, we're going to need one more autonomous activator, which actually we have the thing for now, the emeralds for. We could actually do all 6 of these, which would be fantastic. Okay, turn this on. This turns on the fluid duct, so the fluid duct will automatically draw out and dump into the tank, but it will also turn off the autonomous activator unless you tell it to ignore any redstone signal. And now it will continue going, and it should start, yeah, you can see it start dropping. Perfect. All right, next set. So our autonomous activators go here, here, and here, which we don't have. Make sure that's right. You know, let's go ahead and make that second one real quick. Or that third one. Excuse me. I can count. I am a counter. Capable of it. I learned from Sesame Street. And what other place is there really to learn from? That's the best place to learn. One emerald. Okay. And we go get more diamonds. I wish I could run, but I'm kind of low on my meals. They go by so fast. I need redstone. No, 2 pieces of redstone. I need 3 iron ingots, 2 invar ingots. You can tell I made these a few times before now. Okay. And then we need one of these. Thank you. We need a piston, and now I don't have any cobble because I gave it all to the autonomous activator. Oh, except I have some downstairs. Oh. Like so. Okay. I'm trying to move cobble over as the terrain blocker, or terrain destroyer, or terrain, whatever that thing is that it does that automatic cobble gen for me. Oh, look. I will take you. Thank you. I try to empty that whenever I can until I have it, you know, until I can get it set up so it automatically removes the items simply so it always runs, and I've got a good backup. So in cases like this, when I'm going to need lots of lots of cobble very quickly, I am able to grab some. It is all about efficiency here. Okay, one of you, and then like so, and like so, and like so. Diamonds on the bottom. I had to think about that for a second. Emeralds at the top. Invar ingots in the middle. And I did 3 of these at the same time and had 3 emeralds, and so forth. And when I shift clicked, I kept the Invar ingots, which I thought was odd. But when I make 1, they go away. I think that might be a little bit of a bug. So if you want to keep your Invar ingots, just make stacks of 3 at a time. I don't know if it takes more, if you can do more than 3, if that will work. But there we go. All of these in the back. Excellent. Okay. Let's get all of these with the levers, because I'm crazy like that. I want all the levers going in the same direction. Oops, shift, there we go. And then on, and then ignore, and ignore. Okay, and let's go get a bunch of cobble. And I can't wait to get ender pearls, enough ender pearls that I can, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, enough ender pearls that I can make elevators. I think you can make elevators. Open blocks is part of this mod. I don't know why they would take it out. Yeah, excellent. Yeah, I want elevators. I have become attached to my elevators. I'm not gonna eat yet. I'm gonna wait till I get. Why did I come up here? I'm so scatterbrained today. My brain does just not want to work. Oh, that's why I went that's why I went up there, because what I needed was up there. I was right the first time. Just ignore me. Back to the whole scatterbrained Riella. Okay. And up. And we should be getting, let's see how many we've gone through already. Oh, we've actually gone through a pretty good number already. So it seems. Let's see what we get here. Nice. And you. Everybody gets cobble. You get cobble, and you get cobble, and you don't get cobble, but you will later. Okay, and hopefully we can build up ourselves a little bit of a resource of lava. Oh, you know what else we need? We need more of the fluiducts. That's the whole reason why we put the levers on there, was for the fluiducts. So let us grab those fluiducts right now. Which are where? Which are here. 1, 2, 3. It'll be nice to be more organized. And it's nighttime already again. The day seems to go by so fast. And I could start singing another song here, but I'm not going to subject y'all to that. Don't worry. Okay. Pull. Yes. We already got lava out of that one. And out of that one. Nice. This does indeed seem to be a little bit faster. And we are just pulling it out of the system as fast as possible. Let's go downstairs and see how that dynamo's doing. I've only got 1 dynamo hooked up at the moment. It'll be nice to eventually have more than 1 dynamo going. But since we couldn't even properly feed the one with lava, I saw no point in hooking up the others. But let's see how we're doing. Let's go ahead and eat now. Hunger goes by so fast. Oh, yes. Excellent. We could probably go ahead and add another one if we so desired. I'm going to wait and see if that fills up at all first, though. If it fills up a little bit, then we are in good shape. I mean, again, eventually we're probably going to want even more. More power. More power. Oh. I can't do the grunt. I'm sorry. I apologize. If anybody knows the 90s TV reference, good for you. You're probably about my age. Okay. So, excellent. Little compact-ish setup we've got here. I'll fill everything up with more. Yeah, you just use 3 in that little bit. I'll fill everything up with more cobble, but I'll do that off camera. Excellent. And eventually we'll have, hopefully eventually, we'll have more of these going and just have them just going like mad. All sorts of stuff. This might take a little while to fill up because I also happen to have this set up below. More obsidian over here. I have an aqueous accumulator, the one that we made. Collecting water. I went ahead and put a water source block behind it just to make it a little bit faster. It seems to pick up a little bit. And then it automatically dumps the water into here. And then this will fill up with lava and we'll have obsidian so we can make more tanks, because I think my favorite tanks are these open block tanks, because they all connect, and that's, you know, just freaking awesome. And then the seed, the squeezer here, I wanted to see if the Hunger Overhaul walnuts could be squeezed into seed oil, but for some reason the squeezer's not working at all, even with just the regular seeds, which I know work. So I'm not sure what's going on with that. I might have to fiddle with that off camera. But it was working. It was working last time, and I don't know why all of a sudden it's not working. And I got a redstone furnace, just so we don't have to use that one and use up all our coal, despite the fact that I keep using it anyway. I keep dumping stuff in there to use. Let's drop these off. And yeah, see, we really need to work on storage. My food is overflowing into non-food boxes. I don't have any room to grab this netherwort or the cactus. We're all filled up on those unless I open another barrel or start another chest. And I haven't been able to really pick any of this food. Although the tomatoes and the lettuce I have been. So, oh, and I expanded this in preparation for our harvester and our planter. So when I am ready to put those in, we have this extra space here to work with. I'm hoping I can put it in the center. I do need to do a little bit of research off camera because I want to see what the maximum space is that it covers. And then I want to set it to that space. Because I want to have it farm all the things. 10,000 tomatoes and 10,000 pieces of lettuce is going to take quite a while. And see how these are all filling, which is fantastic because it is raining. So I will sit here with sand and just, you know, it'll fill up, turn to witch water, and da-da-da-da-da. I'll go do those. By the time I get back here, these will be mostly filled up again. It's a wonderful little system. And this stopped working. What is that called? Terrain Smasher. So let's go ahead and keep this working. It's got to work. If you want to be here, you have to work. Got to work for it. And then I set up over here, I don't believe I showed you. Just set up a few barrels. I'm capturing mostly the big stuff. We get a lot of these guys. I've actually already emptied this. Every time it gets up to about 4 or 5 or 6 stacks, I empty it and make dirt out of it. But the things we get most of are the rotten flesh and the bones, and then everything else goes in here, which we've got a pretty good haul. We've already got nice trophies. So, and I've made chickens over here. I made a chicken coop. The jungle cats kept eating all my chickens, so they've got them a little blocked off coop, except they keep spawning outside the coop. I keep getting new ones that spawn elsewhere instead of floating egg. Give me the egg. Okay, never mind. You can keep the egg. And they keep running around, and they tend to get stuck in the terrain smasher, and they manage to get into places where they're not supposed to be. How chickens are managed to fit into some areas, I don't know. I don't know. And I've been breeding the cows, so we got a good amount of cows. I'll get a rancher and a breeder and all that stuff going. Everything automated. Yeah, see, he's not supposed to be in there, and he's in there. Chicken. And the pigs. I haven't started breeding the pigs yet. I did get a carrot off a zombie, so I do finally have carrots. I don't know why I looked at my inventory like I thought it would just be there. But we do have carrots, and so I can start farming those. We can start breeding pigs, and we can just start going whole hog. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, see what I did? Yeah, okay, no. Alright, that's it for me. I won't subject y'all to anymore. So, yeah, thanks everyone for watching. My name is Riella, and I'll talk to you later.